What's good, everybody? It's NYG22 coming back at you with another edition of Unpopular Opinions. So today I want to get into the Brooklyn Nets. Now, the Brooklyn Nets are 4-7 on the season, and I said after 10 games I was going to evaluate the team, but it's been 11 games, so we're going to go ahead and do it now. Everybody knows the big news, the big controversy surrounding Kyrie Irving. Now, let's not talk about that per se in this topic, but what I do want to talk about is it time to push the reset button on this team? And my unpopular opinion today is absolutely, because here's the thing. The Nets, moving forward in the future, they don't have hardly any draft picks in the future. I don't really know when the next draft pick is. It's like 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now before they get another draft pick. So they don't have any talent really coming in the future. Now, the Nets lost last night, 96-94 to the Mavericks. They were on a 2-game win streak, having beat the Wizards and the Hornets, which is the bottom feeders of the NBA right now. So not getting too worked up over that. A lot of people thinking they turned it around because of the whole Kyrie suspension, but I think this team is still lacking in a lot of areas, and it showed up last night again, not being able to stop Luka Doncic and the three-point shooting of the Mavericks. Now, the Nets do have a couple pieces, two in particular that I see are ascending right now, and that's Nick Claxton and Cam Thomas. So you do have something to sort of build on for the future. But my thing is, what are you going to do with the big three, Kyrie, KD, and Ben Simmons? So let's go down the list. Kyrie, we already know his situation. I'm not going to get into it right now, but apparently he's not on the team right now. He's not playing. We don't know when he's going to play, if he's going to play for the Brooklyn Nets. Again, he is suspended, from what I know, indefinitely. So Kyrie is not going to be part of the future of the Brooklyn Nets. That's obvious. Now, I don't know if a team would touch Kyrie Irving right now, given the situation, in a trade, but we'll see. But I do think that the Nets are probably going to be moving on from Kyrie Irving. And then now you got Ben Simmons. And I said before this season that Ben Simmons was the X factor. Ben Simmons has been a non-factor so far for the Brooklyn Nets this season. And what can you do with Ben Simmons? Again, I don't know what team is going to be willing to trade for somebody like Ben Simmons that, A, doesn't seem to be healthy, and then B, is not offering you much, if anything, on the court right now. So Kyrie and Ben Simmons is two pieces that you really can't do anything with right now. It's hard to see a team giving you much of anything for those two guys as it stands now. But I'm not an NBA GM, so I don't know how all these trades work. I know people do, mock trades and things like that. That's not what I'm trying to do over here. But, kudos to those that, go out there and try to come up with some of these trades. But the thing is, you got to hit the reset button on this team, because this team is going nowhere. We overestimated this team greatly, thinking that this was a championship caliber team, and it's not. Whether you, even with Kyrie Irving, you still not competing against the better teams in the NBA. So that being said, I do want to say that I think the Nets should move on from Kevin Durant, and that's going to be the the hot take, as they say, or unpopular opinion, as I like to say, is I think they should move on from KD, because your team isn't going nowhere right now. It's clear. I was on record saying, run it back this year just to see, but you got two pieces on the team that you can't get nothing for. The only trade piece that you can get anything for right now is Kevin Durant. And given to where your team is right now, from a chemistry standpoint, a leadership standpoint, remember the Nets fired Steve Nash. Now you got this Kyrie thing going on. Ben Simmons is giving you nothing. Kevin Durant seems frustrated. This team is in great turmoil. So the best thing I think the Brooklyn Nets can do is call around and see what you can get for KD, because he's your only chance to salvage anything out of this mess that was created with the James Harden trade. So you gotta be able to try to get something for, or salvage something out of this mess, or you're going to lose all these guys and end up empty-handed, being one of the worst teams in the you're one of the worst. The Nets are one of the worst teams in the NBA right now with Kevin Durant. So to me, what are you looking at? You keep KD and then you end up with the 7th seed, 8th seed, 9th seed. Right now they're in 11th seed. You're not even in the play-in right now. So, to me, it's time to move on. From KD, from Kyrie, from all of it. Just push the reset button. It's okay to be bad for a few years without these guys, because you've been bad with them. Okay? Been bad with KD and Kyrie, so it's alright to be bad without them. But I do think they got some young pieces in Cam Thomas and Nick Claxton that they can develop. See what you can get from out of Kevin Durant in a trade. Maybe you can get some young pieces back. Maybe get a couple draft picks back that you don't have moving forward, and just hit the reset button. It's time, man. It's time. This thing clearly isn't working out, man, and I'm just tired of seeing this team go out there night in and night out and struggle. Struggle. You just got swept by the Mavericks, and you're one of the worst teams in the conference right now, record-wise. So, but that's all I got for today, man. Please like, share, subscribe. Join me, Jeffy T, and Coach Ed tonight on Heart of the City, man. We're going to have more on this topic, man, and much more on all topics concerning New York City sports. So, thank y'all for watching, and have a blessed day.